You want to build Jarvis? Let's do this step by step. We need three things. One is Twilio, it's for the phone number. We need Retell AI, that is for our voice agent. And third thing is n8n, which is going to be our AI automation software. All right, we're going to do this one step at a time. First thing, Retell AI. If you do not have a Retell AI account created, it's free. You also get some free credits. Agents, as you see, I have few. This is the Jarvis agent which we talk to, which we call. This is the prompt. Prompt is going to be in the description. You can copy paste it. We are going to create a voice agent because Jarvis wants to speak. You can have conversational flow agent as well. However, I did not use that. I used a single prompt agent, which is a simpler one, cheaper one. Second step is the voice of Jarvis. What I did was I literally downloaded Jarvis's video and I extracted the audio from that. If you go over here in the voices, you can add your own custom voice. You can upload the clip over here. You can give it the name. I have already done that.
Hey, I'm your virtual assistant from Retell AI, here to help you handle all the calls.
Once you like a voice, say use it. Now the prompt. I don't do very complicated prompts. I think AI is smart enough to understand what we are trying to tell it. We can take this prompt and give it to ChatGPT and it will create your elaborate prompt. But this is what works for me. Or this is what worked for me. It's very simple, and I want to do this demo for people who are just learning so that they can do it simply without getting overwhelmed. You can read the prompt, it's nothing fancy, and that's how you create the agent. Once you create it, you can save it. There's nothing more to that. In the functions, I'm going to add an end call function, this save, and once that is done, we can test it out. Now let's test it out, right? In our case, we do not want the user to initiate. We want the AI to initiate the conversation with a dynamic message. Let's do it one more time.
Good day, sir. I'm Nina, ready to streamline your day with a touch of wit and efficiency. How may I be of service today?
Hey Nina, how are you doing today?
Just polishing my circuits and preparing to be utterly amazing for you, sir. How can I assist you today?
Perfect. So if you see now, our voice agent is working. We have not given it any other thing. It doesn't have any other information. It doesn't have any other function. In order to connect this to a phone number, right? You need to buy a phone number. What you can do is you can come over here and you can ask to get a excuse me, a phone number. You can buy a phone number over here from Twilio or Telix, and you can give the area code, and it costs $2 per month. I have purchased two phone numbers. This is what I purchased through Retell AI, and this is what I purchased through Twilio. You select the phone number, and then you choose whichever agent you want to use. And this is the current version, so I'm going to use that. I do not want to give any inbound hooks as of now. We'll see how to do that later on. Now, if I make a call to this number, we should be able to hear Jarvis. All right. This is the backbone of the Jarvis that we are going to develop first, and rest of the tools you can use whatever you want. The main thing how Retell connects with Jarvis is via this webhook. Call it as Jarvis, Nina Jarvis. Get a webhook. Okay, so webhook is the way that we are going to connect Retell AI to our n8n workflow. Now let's listen for an event. If I give it, so get request workflow was started. We do not want to use get method over here. When we are using over here, we are going to call n8n from over here. The way we are going to call is we go to agents, we go to our employee agent, and let's assume we have to add a function over here, a custom function, right? Let's see n8n Nina. You have to call this function, right? Now the thing is we have to use a post API endpoint over here, and we are going to create this. I'm going to cancel this right now, but we are going to use a post. That's why we need to use a post over here. So we're going to change this to post. Now the thing is we cannot send a post request over here from our web browser. So that is another software which we use called as Postman. If you don't have Postman, you can create an account over there for free. Use Postman and you'll get this page. You'll have your default workspace, and once you are in your default workspace, you can go to your workspace, and over there you can say new HTTP request, and we're going to put a post request in here. We need to get our URL, and we're going to put it in the post. Okay, in the body I'm going to send workflow was started. Now if you go to our workflow back, got this, you got a user query, and this is what is required to talk to our n8n workflow using webhooks. Now the next part, once you got this, save. All right, so we are going to add our AI agent over here. At this point we have our n8n workflow with the webhook running. Now how do we connect this n8n workflow to our Retell AI? If you go over here, so we are done with Retell AI. If you have gotten the number, if you're connected, so these two pieces are done. We created a sample workflow where we just have a webhook, but now we need to connect the Retell AI agent to this webhook. All right, let's see how to do that. In order to do that, we go to Retell AI, we say add a custom function. All right, I'm going to name it as n8n Nina. It does not have to match the name of your workflow. All right, now for for the custom function, we have another prompt. This is the function prompt. All right, let me copy paste it. It will be in the description. Okay, this tool will send users precise query to JARVIS n8n workflow. In our case, we can say Nina to JARVIS Nina n8n workflow for processing. Now the endpoint, this is the same endpoint which we used over here. All right, perfect. So we got our endpoint. You can leave the rest of the things as it is, and the next thing that we want is the JSON schema. All right, like there is a format in which you need to send out like when Retell AI is calling the n8n function, it has to send some data in JSON format, and that's what we need for that. So over here we are going to copy paste this. Again, this will also be in our description. I'll make sure that I copy all of these things. Now if you see this is nothing but an object. It has a property. We are sending query of type string, and this is nothing but the description. The users complete an original question or request that needs to be processed by Nina, right? By JARVIS Nina. You can put it whatever you want, it doesn't matter. And required is query. So where are we going to get this query? Our JARVIS Nina is going to create this query. All right, save it. Now let's test it out. So before we do that, what we need to do is we come to JARVIS, we execute the workflow, or you can say listen for the event, or you can stop listening, or you can come over here, execute workflow. It is going to do the same thing. It is going to wait for the URL. All right, let's go back over here. We're going to say test.
Good day, sir. I'm Nina, ready to streamline your life with a touch of wit and efficiency. How may I assist you today?
Hey Nina, can you please check my calendar for tomorrow?
Let me peek at your schedule, sir. After all, I wouldn't want you to miss your own birthday party. All right.
So we stopped it. Now let's check if the n8n function was called. All right. So if you go to executions, and crop. All right, so this is the one. So if you see, we have successfully made a connection. It is a call. All right. It came from this IP address. It was a JSON application, and then I am Nina, ready to assist you. So streamline your life with a touch of a wit. It's the same thing. What we asked it was can you please check my calendar for tomorrow? So this is the request that I gave. However, Gemini Flash, it changed it and it changed it to the query. It summarized it like, what am I looking for? What is the user looking for? And this is the query which we are interested in. All right, so we need this. What I'm going to do in order to not call this again and again and again, I'm going to pin this data. All right, I'm going to save it. I was copying for no reason. So let's pin this data. Now we got the query. All right, we got this user query. Now let's get our AI agent. Agent, you can. All right, now this is our AI agent. All right, we need a chat model. So I'm using ChatGPT Mini. Again, you can use whatever you want. Depending upon the model you use, you have to pay for it. If you do not have, you'll need to connect it with the credentials. If you do not have credentials, you can check the document for it, create new credentials, and then open the docs. If you don't have this, you can create credentials. All right, what you need to do is you need to open an account with ChatGPT. This is not your regular ChatGPT account. This is a different type of account. Once you create an account, right, you need to go to billing and you need to put in some, you have to register your credit card, you have to add some dollars to it. But once you do that, you can go to your API keys page, and there you can put your own API keys. Once you have that API key over here, you can get the secret key and then put it over here in your API key. And for base URL, this is the base URL, apiopenai.com/v1. That's the one which I'm using. Once you have that and you see this message, connection tested successfully, you're good to go. This is where we are going to give input, right, to our AI agent. Now what input we want to give? It's not connected to a chat trigger, so we're going to say define below. There's nothing else we want. We need the user query so that it can process accordingly. All right, we have to give it a system prompt. Where is our system prompt? You are the main personal assistant dispatcher. Your role is to route user requests to the MCP node. We are not going to use MCP over here. I don't want to complicate things. Just keep it simple. To proper tool. To the proper tool. You have access to a RAG agent, MCP, email agent. I'm going to say just I'm going to remove MCP everywhere because we do not want to do MCP. Calendar, calculator, and texting agent. I'm going to remove the texting agent as well. We don't want to do testing. And calculator. And current date and time is this one. We do expression. Whenever you have some dynamic variables, you should do like expressions. So just to show you, you could have just said $now, and that would have worked as well. But this date is a little wanky, so I'm using to stringify. It really doesn't matter. You can keep either one, and it should work. Right now, I'm going to execute this step. All right. Now our AI agent is saying, okay, I'll check your calendar for tomorrow. Please hold on a moment. I am trying to get that information. To retrieve the calendar for June 14th. June 14th is tomorrow. Because we gave this date for today, it knew that tomorrow is June 14th. However, even though this is working, we do not have any tool. It does not have a calendar, right? So it doesn't know where to go get it. It's just saying to you that it will get the information, but it really does not get it, right? So what do we need to do? We need to add a workflow. We need to create a calendar agent for this to work. So let's go and create our calendar agent. Calendar, add a note, when executed by another workflow. Over here, accept all data, execute steps. So we are good. Go back, delete this. Add a tool, call another workflow, and choose Nina Jarvis calendar. So this is the one which we are going to call. Alright, let's save this, go back to this. This is also saved. Now I want to execute and see whether it calls the tool or not. Alright, so our query is still the same. Check the calendar for tomorrow. Execute workflow. It got the command, it called our workflow, this little workflow. If we go to executions, and we should have something which is this. Check my calendar for tomorrow. Perfect. Now let's go back, add our tool, AI tool. Alright, AI agent, define below, back now, open AI, same thing. Here we're going to add calendar, Google Calendar. You'll need to create credentials. I'm going to go and delete this and show you how to do it again. Okay, so let's do this. Create new. Open Docs. Create a Google Cloud account. I want to select the Gmail account that you want. Go to console. Create a project over here. If you want to create, we have one for Jarvis Nina. I'm going to select that. Then we are going to come APIs and OAuth consent screen. Over here, we have to first create an OAuth client. Create that application type is web application. You can name it whatever you want. I'm going to name it n8n. For this URI, now we need to go back to our Jarvis, copy this URI from the Google Calendar node. Go back, paste it over here, create. Alright, so this will give you a client ID. Alright, perfect. Now we need to go back and cool. So we got the client ID. This is the client ID. I'm going to go back and paste it here. And we have the client secret. Right here. We need to do one more thing. We need to search for calendar, Google Calendar API, and we have to enable it so that it has access. Now let's head back over here, sign into Google, choose the account that you want to do, and we get access denied because the Google has not completed the verification process. Alright, so come over here, credentials, or consent screen, audience. Add a test user. You need to add a test user. I'm going to add solutions pro agency pro at gmail.com. and publish the app. Once you confirm, we are good to go. Now head back, sign in. We should be able to go now. Advanced, don't worry about this. Select all, continue, and voila, you are connected. So once you're connected, you see this screen, you are good. I'm going to rename this to my ASA calendar. You can name it whatever you want. We need to do one more thing over here. When we come over here, this is the query. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to paste it over here just for the sake of testing. execute. Over here there is a problem because we don't have a prompt. We give it a prompt query. Alright, now this AI agent, we need to give it a system message about what it is going to do, and the system message is going to be this one. So save it. Let's see what it does. Perfect. Workflow executed successfully. I forgot to select a calendar. We selected the calendar. Now let's see. Cute workflow. Perfect. And what is the answer? I don't have ability to check the calendar. Check the calendar for tomorrow. That is strange. Alright. Okay. So over here we need to get many events. I'll say up to 5 from this calendar, and cool, because it wasn't it was not trying to create an event. So now if we execute this, so it got the details about our meeting tomorrow. That's what we wanted. If you see, this is Nadeem and Sandeep, and it's for tomorrow, right, at 11, and that's what we have. So we have this working. Let's save this, and now we call this, and it should work. Execute workflow. Perfect. It called the tool. And on June 24th, you have the following event schedule. So we got the answer. This way, now we created one n8n tool, and we can call it as a calendar tool, calendar agent if you want. Perfect. And that's how we created that. Now let's go back to our I'm going to execute workflow. Hold on, now I need to unpin this data so that we can listen to the event from our webhook. So now I'm going to make it execute, so it's going to wait. Let's go back to our Retell AI. This is our JARVIS Nina, and let's test it out. Hey Nina, how are you doing? Nina, can you check my calendar for tomorrow? Okay, let's find now what happened. So let me close this out. It did what it was supposed to do. Now why did we not get an answer, right? Let's find that out. So we came over here, we got the request, ready to assist you, good day, and we asked it, check my calendar for tomorrow. This is this is how it was executed. This is our latest execution. But because we do not have anything respond to the hook, it did not respond. So what we want to do is respond using the webhook, and over here you have to say webhook, respond to webhook. Over here I'm not going to make any changes. This way it will come to the webhook, it will process it, and then it will go back. Right now it was just going back, but it was not processing anything. Even though it was processed, it immediately responded with nothing. That's why Nina did not know what to do. So I'm going to save this. We're going to try this one more time.
Good day, sir. I'm Nina, ready to assist you. What can I do for you today?
Hey Nina, can you please check my calendar for tomorrow?
Let me peek at tomorrow's agenda for you, sir. My apologies, sir, but it seems I'm having a bit of trouble accessing your calendar at the moment. Perhaps we could try again in a few moments.
Yeah, now we didn't have execute workflow.
My thoughts exactly, sir. Let's give it another shot. Sir, it seems we're still in
All right, let's do this. Because our workflow is not in production, that's why. So execute, now it's waiting. We go back.
Good day, sir. I'm Nina, ready to assist you. What can I do for you today?
Hey Nina, how are you doing today?
I'm functioning optimally and ready to assist, sir. How may I be of service to you today?
Nina, can you please check my calendar for tomorrow?
Let me peek at your schedule for tomorrow, sir. Sir, tomorrow, June 14th, 2025, you have a scheduled event titled Nadeem Sandeep from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. EDT. The meeting will be online via Google Meet.
Perfect, thank you. You can end the call now.
As you wish, sir.
So we tested both of these. We tested the end call function and we tested n8n. And Nina, this is how you do end-to-end integration from your Retell AI to your n8n. Next, let's create our email agent. All right. In order to do that, I'm just going to copy paste this workflow, duplicate. Let's call it Jarvis email. Duplicate it. It'll open a new workflow. We're going to delete this. We don't need this. All right. I'm going to add a Gmail tool. We're going to create a new credential. Perfect. One more thing we need to do is go to Gmail API, enable it. Once it's enabled, cool. Let's test it out. Select all, give it all the permissions, and the connection is successful. All right, what we need to do is we need to resource message. We need to create or get, and I'll let AI handle this thing. Back to canvas. We are going to test this out. I'm going to copy this, and in here what I'm going to do is check my latest email. See if are we getting one or are we getting more? Get. I'm just using get. I'm not using get many. So just okay. And we need to change the prompt from calendar assistant to email. Perfect. Let's execute and see this whether it works. Okay. Please check your parameter 0. Query, check my latest email. Something has changed. Get many. Alright, we're going to limit it to 5. Save. Execute. Seems we got that was our email. Here let's add another workflow, call another workflow, choose from the list, and Nina Jarvis email. Perfecto. this, but we do need to execute this in order to start listening. Now let's go back. Test.
Good day, sir. I'm Nina, ready to assist you. What can I do for you today?
Hey Nina, can you please check my email?
As you wish, sir. Let me fetch that for you. My apologies, sir, but it seems I'm unable to directly access your email at the moment. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Okay, let's find out what happened.
As you wish, sir. I will look into it right away. It appears there's a glitch in the matrix, sir. The system...
Spelling is wrong. Agent. Alright, now it got it. Perfect. We're going to try it one more time after this. So I did get the email.
Good day, sir. I'm Nina, ready to assist you. What can I do for you today?
Hey Nina, can you check my latest email?
As you wish, sir. Let me fetch that for you. My apologies, sir. It seems I'm not quite equipped to dive into your inbox just yet. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
Pretty strange.
Indeed, sir. I am always eager to learn and improve. Perhaps there is else I can do for you in the meantime.
Pretty strange. What's going on?
As you say, sir. If there's anything specific you need assistance with, or if you have any other questions, feel free to let me know. I'm here to help in any way I can.
Alright, Nina, shut up. Okay, so I think I know what's going on. We need to choose a little bit better model over here. Let's choose ChatGPT 4 actually. Okay, let's choose ChatGPT 4 and let's try it now.
Good day, sir. I'm Nina, ready to assist you. What can I do for you today?
Hey Nina, can you please check my email for me?
As you wish, sir. Let me fetch that information for you. My apologies, sir, but it seems I'm having a bit of trouble accessing your email at the moment. Perhaps we could try again later.
Can you retry one more time, Nina?
As you wish, sir. Let me try that again. Here are your latest unread emails. 1. Subject security alert from Google. Snippet legible-weekly-boxer.ngrok-free.app was granted access to your Google account
That's it,
Oscillations
Nina.
Agency Pro.
Thank you so much. Alright, that's how you connect your email. Backbone, we added few tools to it, and we are using webhooks to connect to Retell AI. We created 2 more. We created a calendar agent, we created an email agent. That is just to demonstrate how to connect to them, how to create credentials, and how to get either the calendar entries or the Gmail entries from them. Now let's do end-to-end connectivity. In order to do that, what I need to do is I need to take the production URL from here, copy paste it, save, make this workflow active. Got it. This is the one which we are going to update in our Jarvis Nina in the functions n8n. This is my production URL. I'm going to update it. And after that, if you remember, we went to the phone numbers, and over here to this number, I updated it to Jarvis Nina, right? Now I'm going to call this number and see if it works. Final test. So this is the same number, 863-867-2644. Let's see.
Good day, sir. I'm Nina, ready to streamline your life with a touch of wit and efficiency. How may I assist you today?
Hey Nina, can you please check my calendar for tomorrow?
Let me peek at your schedule, sir. After all, I wouldn't want you to miss your own birthday party. All right, sir. Tomorrow, June 14th, 2025, you have a meeting titled Nadeem Sandeep from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. America/new_York. The location is a Google Meet at https://meet.google.com/usu-xwhj-jke. Attendees include Nadeem and yourself, both having accepted. Anything else I can assist you with?
Yeah, Nina, one more thing I want you to check. Can you please check my latest email?
Let's dive into your inbox, sir. I hope it's not just filled with spam and cat videos. Sir, your latest emails are 1. Subject: individually track recipients and group emails from Eduardo from Mail Suite. 2. Subject: new event Gaurav G. Manj, 9 a.m. Friday, June 13th, 2025. AI Solutions Agency from Calendly 3. Subject: updated Sahil Sahil.
Thank you, Nina. That's it for today. You can end the call now.
As you wish, sir. It was a pleasure assisting you today. Don't hesitate to call on me again whenever you need a sprinkle of wit with your workflow.
And it disconnected the call. So that's end-to-end how you build Jarvis. You can improve it. I added a few more things in my Jarvis with RAG and stuff. I can create another video for RAG if you want, but that's how you connect it end-to-end. I hope this video helps you. If it helped you, please like it, subscribe. It really helps my channel. And once again, thanks for watching.